What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Big U, Bricc Baby, and Luce just got into a fight while in federal prison, and the moment the news hit the internet, Luce wife won't shut the hell up talking about it. She's telling everything. She revealed why it happened, she revealed who was involved, and I'm thinking to myself, you doing way too much. At what point in time does all this stop becoming content? Because ever since Bricc Baby and Luce went to jail, they haven't left the internet. Every time I turn on YouTube, I see a new video from Bricc Baby. I see Luce calling in no jumper talking about how my number's doing, and I'm thinking to myself, like, nigga, are you crazy? If I'm facing a RICO charge, my life is on the line, my freedom is threatened. The last person I want to talk to is Poetic Flacco and Adam 22. I'm trying to speak to my lawyers. I'm trying to speak to my family. I'm trying to speak to anybody that can help me with my case. I'm not worried about the internet. I'm not worried about social media. Because if you pay attention to the paperwork, didn't the feds say they garner information by watching No Jumper? So why are you steady coming on this platform discussing things? You know everybody is watching. That's how you got in trouble now. So I don't know why Luce Cannon's wife won't shut the hell up. Every time I turn on No Jumper, she's on there. Hey, baby. Hey, Lucy. He wants to say something to you guys. Fuck what Luce Cannon talking about. If you guys knew any better, you would tell Luce Cannon to chill out. Hey, Luce, I respect you want to come on my platform, but I don't think it's the right thing to do for your legal case. Lay low, get your head in the books and try to fight this. I don't want to see you on the internet. That's what Adam 22 should be telling Luce Cannon and his wife, but nope, he's using it for content. He got Remo doing interviews with the wife. He got Flacco talking about it. I'm not knocking the hustle. I just don't think it's smart, because once I play this interview for you guys, you're going to realize what I'm talking about. So listen very closely to Luce Cannon's wife talk about all this. It is crazy and shocking. Let's go.
Beat. He ain't missing the beat. Yeah, so you were saying though.
Because she knows that I have to go soon. So like, I'm trying to figure out like what's, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like you know what? Wait, here. Okay, so let me guess. Luce Cannon and Bricc Baby got into a fight in their cell, and one of them had to roll it up and leave.
That's funny. Very close. Right. Very close. They both did get into a fight, but other people was involved in the fight too.
Oh, really?
Wait, hold up. They jumped Big U? Oh, cuh.
No, they didn't jump Big U. But best believe Big U was also involved.
Big U was in the fight too? Yo, sis. Sis, how you gonna drop this news
this morning? I couldn't believe my ears.
Wait a minute, stop it right there. Your husband is facing a RICO. He's accused of being in an organized gang. He's trying to fight for his freedom. And you got your ass on the internet talking to Flacco about a fight? You implement other people? You know they got bail hearings coming up. You know the feds is watching this. So what makes you think this is a good idea? And at this point, Flacco or Remo should step in and stop her. But they not. They thinking about content. They thinking about views. They thinking about running the numbers up. That's how stupid she is. Her husband is fighting for her life. Fighting for his life. And you got niggas on the internet talking about, man, I wish you would have told me this story yesterday so I could have did a video about it and got 300,000 views. They don't give a damn about your husband. And she really think we care about his ass. That's crazy. Let's go.
Sis, how you gonna drop this news when I don't have my computer to make a full video about this today? It's gonna get all the... Bro, do you understand? This right here is at least like 300,000 views that I won't get a chance to... Oh, God.
You hear this, dude?
You hear that? She's not even catching on to what Flacco is saying. Flacco is saying, damn your husband. I don't even wish him the best. I'm thinking about getting this content out. And I can't really knock Flacco for that, because as content creators, that's how we really think. I'm sorry to tell you guys. We turn that camera on, we'll send you our well wishes, we'll send you condolences if something bad happened to you. But nigga, we thinking about that money. We thinking about that paper. So I can't really blame Flacco. He's doing his job as a content creator. But I'm looking at his wife. She's not catching on to any of this. She's smiling. She's just happy to get camera time. She's clout chasing. She's living it up. As a wife of a man facing a RICO charge who may never get out of jail, you need to have your head low. You need to stay off the internet, and you need to be trying to help him out with his legal fees. Get the lawyers in place and try to fight this to the best of his ability. That's what you need to be doing. Because talking to Flacco, talking to Remo about this nonsense does nothing for anybody. That's all I'm saying. But let's continue.
Right here.
Oh man.
Damn. So yeah. So they got into altercation and damn. Well, Big U. I didn't expect you to say all that. I was hearing. So that's crazy right there.
Either. I'm gonna let y'all hear that initial audio on my morning drop tomorrow. But what I will let you guys hear today is I had Luce Cannon and Bricc Baby on the phone because apparently they went into lockdown again today, all from the incident that happened with that.
Yeah.
So they keeping them on lockdown because they don't want them to go to the yard. Apparently it's hot. You know, it wasn't a Bricc Baby, Big U, Luce Cannon situation. It was more of a other side against them situation.
Oh man,
It was
really?
crazy. And see me, I don't understand street clothes.
You hear that? She said it wasn't them involved with each other. It was them versus the other side. Now, these guys is locked up on a RICO. They are accused of being in an organized gang. So I think it was a bad judgment for his wife to hop on the internet and say, yeah, Big U, Bricc Baby, Luce Cannon, they had to fight with the other side because they was being disrespectful. They was calling them naps so they handled business. How stupid can you be? So if they get a bail hearing, they might play this. These niggas ain't learned their lesson. They still involved in gang politics. So why should we give them bail? Why should we take it easy on them? Man, this is crazy. Beautiful girl. Looks lovely, but ain't got no brains. You know, she's a shithead. But let's continue.
And all that, because I would have been like, letting the niggas fight for themselves. That's what I told my husband. I was like, what the fuck you doing? Go sit in the corner. Like, mind your business type of thing, you know? And he was like, listen, if somebody say nap, this, that, you know, I'm learning all those slangs, right? You got to hold it down. There's this disrespect. And if you don't, then you lunch me. You know what I'm saying?
You hear that? You a gang member. You in jail on RICO charges. And you got your mind thinking about that stuff. You still putting the gang before your family. You saying, I'm in here. If somebody disrespect my gang, I got to stand up to it. Ain't no lunch me. I got to show them that I'm a real gangster. At a time like this, when you should be focused on your family, you should be focused on being reunited with your kids. You talking about somebody being disrespectful to you. And you willing to throw it all away to represent your gang. So you putting the gang before your family. That's why I'm not in no gang. If I was in a gang, I'd be the worst gang member. Because I'm putting family first. If I'm in jail, niggas talking disrespectful, I'm acting like I don't hear it. I ain't finna stand up to you. I'm trying to get back home to my wife and kids. That's the mindset Luce Cannon should have. But instead, he trying to stand on business. And you see where that's going to get you in the end, right? Pay attention.
So, there's a thing you beefing if
Yeah.
somebody from the other side is doing something to your whatever, they gotta get down with them. You know what I'm saying?
So it sound like
Big U also neighborhood. So wait, hold up.
So they put their differences aside. They put their differences aside together. Let me aside right now to do what they got to do.
Yes.
Damn.
Why are y'all talking about this? Y'all talking about gang politics. You talking about riding for the gang. They put their differences aside to ride for the rolling 60s. Isn't this the indictment? If I'm Luce Cannon, if I'm Bricc Baby, I'm trying to establish that I have no ties to the rolling 60s. I'm not reuniting with them niggas. I'm not joining them niggas in a prison fight. Because I'm trying to get up out of here. They doing everything wrong. So I feel like it was bad judgment. I feel like this was poor taste. And I feel like this is going to hurt them in the end. These niggas ain't learned their damn lesson. Clearly. Let's go.
That's deep right there.
I think the feds set that shit up because they want them to all be friends or kumbaya. I don't know. I told them, I said, you better shut. I don't care if nigga fought with you or not. I don't care.
Really?
It sounds like too much craziness is going on right now that is just coinky dinky. Like, what the hell is, like, how?
I don't know. If I'm Luce Cannon, I mean, I know I'm rolling 60, but damn all that, I'm trying to come home to that. You know, she's sitting on pier, she lonely and shit. Not worried about no nigga disrespecting my gang. I'm trying to go home to that right there. Damn what y'all talking about. Yeah, nigga might have been disrespectful, might have called me a nap or whatever. Hey, nigga, I don't hear it, nigga. My head down. I'm trying to come home to that motherfucker right there. Shit's only so many times I can call in to No Jumper and speak to Flacco, nigga. No offense, but I'd rather talk to that. I'd rather be laid up under that than call in to No Jumper speaking to Flacco and Adam 22. But Luce Cannon act like he likes this shit. He's chasing clout behind prison, and this shit is starting to become weird to me, man. Cause I thought when they got arrested on the RICO, I thought these niggas was gonna go away. I didn't think I was still gonna be getting content from these dudes from behind the walls. Talking about, yeah, I'm just checking in. Then y'all know how I'm doing right now. Like, nigga, I can live without this update, brother. You know, you got more important stuff to worry about than update me on your conditions, nigga. On your mindset. That's all I'm saying. But let's continue. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this.
Link up in the yard. How, like, right after you come out the hole, they just want to start some shit with, you know, like, no.
Yeah, no, this is bad.
It don't make no sense. What happened?
Oh, you went out for a second. You good? You back now?
I said, he said, honey, I want you to do XYZ 1, 2, 3. I'ma listen. That's what a wife does. At the end of the day, he said, I want you to post these videos. I want the world to hear my voice. I wanted them to hear my side, because y'all all running all these fake narratives and all this stuff. The Crawford this, he's not locked up. He's the. So it's best that he just says what he has to say.
Wait a minute, Luce Cannon. Damn what social media is talking about. Damn what a blogger say. Damn what a fan says. Damn what a commenter say. You are fighting for your life. You are involved in a RICO. They are accusing you of some very violent things, of extortion, all type of shit. And you want to set the record straight on social media? No, brother. Get your lawyer. Handle it up this way. Because keep making videos, keep speaking out on No Jumper, calling from your prison cell. That don't really do nothing. That just give everybody content. Everybody making money off of you. That's all I'm saying. The only person who actually played it right since they've been in jail is Big U. Because I ain't really heard nothing from Big U since he been in jail. Now, remember that he posted that last video. He was about to cry. He was distraught. That nigga was shivering in his last video. His voice was trembling. He was stuttering. It like that nigga was crying. So all you thug niggas, if you think you want to be a gang member, you want that street cred, you want that notoriety, y'all remember how Big U looked on his last video when he was on his way to turn himself in. In case you niggas forgot, let me play it for you guys right now to remind y'all. Let's go.
This is my last video before I turn myself in. I'm with my family.
You see that? He put the camera on his family. They all distraught. They looking down. Everybody is taken by storm. But that's what happened when you ain't living right. Big U fucked it up for everybody. You know how many gang members that's reformed, that want to start charities, that want to get donations from celebrities, but now everybody done read about Big U mishandling the donations, putting in his personal account. Now everybody gonna think twice before they donate to a reformed gang member. I'm just being honest with it. I'd rather give my money to Make-A-Wish Foundation. At least I know they gonna get the kids what they say they gonna give them. Celebrity gonna come in the room, they gonna give them treatment, take them to Disneyland, all that type of shit. I'm not giving it to no reform gang member because I don't trust y'all niggas after what Big U did. I'm just being honest. So he fucked it up. Let's continue.
Talk to my sons, I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying, gonna deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know. All this stuff is quagmire. Shit is all bull crap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all to... I don't even know what to say. Now, 21 years, I elevated my family. Come back. Sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me. I hope you help me. If you can't, you don't. Don't worry about it.
You already know what's gonna happen. When you go to jail, the people that say they gonna help you, the people that say that's gonna hold it down, they ain't gonna do it. As days go by, as the years go by, you gonna be forgotten. Your closest family may help, but all your business partners, all your friends, they gonna have better shit to do with their life. I'm just being honest. And Big U, it looks like you ain't never getting out. Extortion, murder, fraud. You got every charge imaginable. So ain't no way you getting out of this, bro. The feds, wiretapped. Come on now, it's over with, Big U. But let's continue.
A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love, and I appreciate people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted for doing it.
First Street, it might be to, I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Reach out to anybody who can help me, y'all.
You hear me?
Help my own family.
You see that? That is Big U. Rolling 60s gang member. Well respected. Notoriety in the streets. Everybody looks up to him. And he's on his way to turn himself in. And a nigga is sweating bullets. Because he knows this is not the life he wants. It sounds good. It looks good. But this is the part of gangster that most people can't accept. Most people want to run the streets. They want to beef. They want to have shootouts. But that time, when it's time to go to jail, they don't want to take that ride. That's why niggas be snitching. Niggas be running. They don't want the fate that Big U's got. So if you're a youngster, it ain't too late to change your life, man. Because I'm pretty sure if you run the streets, you either going to end up dead, jail, or you going to grow up not to be shit. You going to be an ain't shit nigga. Talking about what you used to be. Sipping on your 40 ounce. That's it, bro. But let's continue.
Appreciate y'all. Go. I'm looking at this video as I come in to turn myself in, and I'm disheartened by the fact that they trying to say that I stole something from Developing Option, or I used Developing Option as a front. Developing Option paid my bills. They paid my house note. They paid the bills for my family, the money I made from as an employee for Developing Option. I never mixed that with nothing. I didn't manipulate nobody. I didn't steal nothing. We did PPP loans. We did 2 loans. And that's it, just like everybody else did. I didn't use no fraud. I didn't give none of fake names. And one of them we was paying back and one they forgave.
Wait a minute. All right. I get it, Big U. Out of all the things they accuse you of, this what you choose to defend yourself? This like the less serious charge. Fraud, they talking about you were paying money out your charity for your bills. What about the murder and the extortion attempts? You ain't never speak on that. You speak on the fraud, but not the murder they said you did, and not the extortions they said you did. That is very suspect. Don't be all mad about this. This is one of your least serious charges. Talk about that murder charge and talk about that extortion attempts. That's all I want to hear about. But you didn't speak on it. I wonder why. But let's continue.
You know what I mean? And the other one we attempted for, and they didn't give us nothing for it. I filed my taxes, and them coming around telling me I was using Developing Option as a cover. Cover for what? None of that's going to be true. None of that's going to be true. The government putting this big ass picture, they going to arrest 21 dudes. Some dudes I don't even talk to. I don't even know nothing about. So how the hell you going to lump me in with all them? But it's all the big picture though. It's all the big picture. Now I'm gonna be sitting in here. It's gonna be years out of my life. Then you going to get dudes who I don't even talk to. What they gonna say? You ruining people's lives. I heard it's over 21 people that's been arrested. This shit wrong. It is what it is. Church, just pray for me. Pray for me, pray for my family. And you look at what we did. You look at what I did. I've been home 21 years. It ain't over though. That's what it's not.
Now, Big U mistake was he still was connected to the streets. He still was in that same area. And when you hear the young dudes in the rolling 60s speak about Big U, they still respect him. So that let me know that he still had dealings with some street cats. And that's where he messed up at. If you're going to go all the way to straight narrow path, you got to go all the way. You can't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You got to cut the streets off cold turkey. And I'm not so sure that Big U really did that. It seemed like he was trying to dibble and dabble in some streets. And unfortunately, it got them caught up in the end. Now, we can blame Whack 100, we can blame Luce Cannon, we can blame Bricc Baby, but Big U is a grown-ass man, 58 years old. You got to move better, and you got to move a whole lot smarter than what you was moving. That's all I'm saying. But let's continue.
Blessings. I'm looking at all these charges on the news. I'm headed back to LA. And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to? That's a built-in liar right there. You know what I mean? So, is that how they gonna work the case? Everybody know I don't fuck with Cannon. Everybody know I don't fuck with Bricc Baby. So if you want to arrest certain dudes, and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no.
Well, they arrested Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon because they said at one point in time they had ties to you. Now y'all might not be seeing eye to eye right now. Y'all might be beefed out, but at one point in time, you guys were working with each other and allegedly extorting people. That's what the feds say. So that's why they arrested them. And will they turn on you? I'm pretty sure somebody offered them a lenient deal. Get that little plea bargain. Not looking at life in prison. I'm pretty sure out of them 21 people, about 15, 18 of them gonna fold. That's just the way it is. That's the way the streets work. Everybody ain't built like that. We like to say no snitching, fuck the police, fuck 12. How many people really living by that code? How many street niggas can live by that code when they sit behind themselves? Not many. It sounds good when you free. It sounds good when you're a rapper. It sounds good when you ain't got the police in your life, when you just living a normal life. But when you sit behind them bars, ain't nobody saying fuck 12. Ain't nobody living by the no snitching code. They trying to find the quickest way to get out. And if it means snitching, most of them gonna do that. You know how they go, Big U. Come on, man. Let's go.
Turned against me. I ain't going for that. You might as well go get 600 and whack. These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is they go on the internet and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they go investigate it. Now you raiding my houses, raiding my shops, raiding all this stuff. And talking about I'm committing crimes and covering up with developing option. What crimes am I committing to cover up with developing option? You know what I'm saying? I ain't committed no crimes and covered nothing up with developing option. This shit crazy. But this how they get you. They get one or two people to say something. Ain't gonna be no real evidence. Ain't gonna be no real nothing. It's gonna be a repeated thug. It's gonna be a bunch of people in jail for a bunch of different crimes that don't have nothing to do with me. They finna lump all of us up and say it's all around the 60s. Watch and see. We just seen it with Thug. I'm finna experience the same thing out here. I knew it was coming. Now they on there saying all this stuff to assassinate my character. All right, man, just pray for me. And again, they can do any one of us. It ain't nobody safe with these dudes. If these dudes feel they want you, how they going around talking about somebody's gonna raid my house before my house get raided? How they there with the police? And y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows, and 100 shows, and all them shows, and y'all need to, everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black. And y'all show ain't for our people.
You see that? The moment he gets locked up, that's when he starts speaking that biggly, blickly black. Y'all ain't for my people. No. If it's true what they saying you did, you ain't really for the people. You extorting celebrities, you robbing them, making them pay to get their money back. Are you really for black people? Because all that check-in, it only contains the black athlete. Did you niggas make Luka Doncic check in when he signed with the Lakers? Did you? Bet y'all did. Are you guys making Brad Pitt, Macaulay Culkin, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair? You making all of them check in when they come to LA? Guaranteed you not. But anytime it's a prominent black athlete or actor, you making them check in. So you're not really for black people. You making the rappers check in. You doing that against your own people, destroying your own successful people. They can't move around LA safe. That's crazy, man. But let's continue.
They can put charges against anybody. So this is gonna probably.
No, I'm not finna listen to you again, y'all. I'm done listening to this dude yap. He turned himself in. He was crying before he did it. That's the end of it. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. I want to know how you guys feel about it. Leave a comment, share this video. I love you guys. Peace.